Ai, nhiều chưa?
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
Bóng tè.
Dạ, nơi thang ở Olympic.
So tell me the storyline for this documentary we're working on. What's the idea that you have?
I think it can be multiple stories. We can talk a little bit about the coaches.
How I got involved with this was through Facebook. I saw a post from one of my friends who tagged me, and then I contacted Coach Savi about it. And then we had some meetings and introductions with Andy and Brandon, and that's how I ended up here.
Initially because my daughter Brittany Soon, is on the beach volleyball team. And communicating with some of the board members, going to the tryout, speaking with Andy, Andy Owen, Coach Brandon, came to light. I shared with them that I played volleyball in college, club volleyball, and beach volleyball for many, many years. Coached my own club team, coached Brittany's older sister, coached Brittany as well.
And then we can transition to the players.
I just actually had mutual friends who were involved, and they got me involved. So Sabrina actually is the one who got me involved, my partner for beach. So she messaged me and let me know about the opportunity to try out, and so I just joined her. Just thought it'd be a fun experience. So
yeah, I feel like a really strong connection. We're all just trying to learn the language more, just asking questions about how we can improve on Khmer. We're trying our best. But yeah, and just being able to connect with like a bunch of Cambodians all at once is just a new experience. And
But of course, within a few weeks before the SEA Games, things got changed.
That happens in Cambodia.
Of course, yeah.
There you go. Fine.
We threw out Cambodia. They're like, oh, everyone says Cambodia.
Who said that?
All in all, it's an amazing experience that we're very excited about, very grateful to be here. So I think that is really just the takeaway for us. Is just it's a historic moment for the girls. So every step along the way, I think for them to be reminded of just the historic moment. I guess nowadays they have these phrases that you'll see sort of on Instagram or Facebook, but like live in the moment, appreciate the moment. And then Brittany will just start here and she'll pull. So we just hit line to Sabrina, we hit line to Brittany, he'll hit line that side.
Okay, and we only have 3 more days of practice, which is tough for Marinette to miss, but
Yeah.
she feels so bad that she can't even be here today.
Yeah.
Come on 3, 1, 2, 3, come on!
What's happening with our passes?
They're too high, so they're flying.
Yeah, they're flying that way because the wind's going that way.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got to pass more here.
30 sand.
30 sand, indeed, yes.
Yeah. It's like Boston sand.
Does it?
It's been great. I get to see all my cousins again, see how they've grown up. I get to see my aunts and uncles, and just getting reconnected with the culture. It's been wonderful.
This is the opportunity for us to send that information to the world and to all the Asian countries that now we are Cambodia, we are living in peace, and we're gonna be strong like before.
the opening ceremony was really enjoyable. It was pretty cool. Especially the wait before was not great. Little experiences here and there, but the opening ceremony was definitely the one I remember the most.
I feel like that's something that's very unique to this culture too, is just honorifics. Knowing how to speak to your elders correctly and how to address things. I feel like back at home in the Boston area, we don't really do that, not even to like strangers. Here, if you see a stranger, you're still going to say like Termuksu.
You're friendlier, you just have that tendency to, maybe not be as afraid of these like cultural barriers. And also I think people here understand that you're American. So definitely like where you come from is not the same kind of culture that's here. So I think definitely some people here are not maybe as used to you know, American friendliness, but I think at the same time they're still very accepting and open to, you know, talking to us. And
All right, man. Get your lawyers. How many lawyers you have? Get all of them.
I'm friends with a few of the board members, like Sakari Chow, the mayor of Lowell, Kevin Coughlin. I don't know his official title, but he's on the board of the USA Cambodian Sports Association. And of course, Andy Owen, also is a board of director as well. So they approached me last summer. They think that I'm a good coach to recruit, so they recruit me to join the board.
And then the guy's like, okay, go that way. I said, which way? The stairs in front of you. There's three stairs. What are you going to? I said, the yellow one or the blue one? He said, the front of you.
Yeah, I think the end results, Cambodian are very satisfied, or, you know, happy. It's good, strong foundation to move forward to the, you know, next SEA Games.
Right.
But for the most part, I think they're very pleased what you know, we contributed and what the national team have done.
The most vivid memory I have is walking from Cambodia into the Thai border. We had walked about a week through the border, going through checkpoints, and one vivid memory is when my dad put a watch in my pocket to the crossover, and the soldiers took the watch from me. My sister was sick at the time, and so was my brother. So my dad carried my brother, who was older than my sister. They both had what I thought was smallpox at the time, so they couldn't walk. So they were wrapped in a towel, and my parents were carrying them, both of them, for the journey. And most of our valuables were around their waist, and the soldiers kind of stayed away from them because they were sick.
I was born in Cambodia, came to the States when I was 2 years old. And I was really one of the fortunate ones because I did not stay in Cambodia and really have to suffer the direct atrocities of like the Khmer Rouge, the Khmer Krom, Pol Pot, when the company took over, or the country took over. We were able to leave 3 days before the company fell.
But we were put in these camps before we were able to flee Cambodia to go to Thailand. So all the male got separated from their family, but we could see each other, or the families would be reunited in the evenings, or like in my parents' or my dad's case, we decided to leave the first chance that we were all united, because you know, the moms, the female went to the rice field, and then the dads went to do other manual labor. So we would only see each other once in a while.
You try to do the best you can, provide for your family, but at the same time, you know, you feel there's a slight, you know, feel like a little obligation, a slight obligation that you have to fulfill. It is the origin of your birthplace, the country of your origin. You feel a sense of connection there, and you can't just simply walk away. I do have a lot of you know, relatives that live in Cambodia still, and it's nice to connect with them. But it's also a great opportunity for me to experience as well, you know, potentially coaching at the higher levels, you know, of sports, especially volleyball.
Yeah.
Are you really Khmer? Are you really Cambodian? Right? I think it's a little bit sort of speaks to your question of we're very American, why come back? And my answer to that question, this is before I met my wife, so over 20 years ago. I said, we may not read, right? Some of us may not speak Khmer, but in our heart, we're Cambodian. So wherever you go, you always feel a connection. And we're constantly, you know, I was raised being told about not all the bad things that happen to the country, but all the good. Yeah. All the good about the culture, the music, the people, what life was like before the war. Those are things that I take with me. And there's always this feeling of, I think I've transitioned from this kind of survivor's kind of guilt to wanting to see at this stage in my life how I can kind of contribute and give back.
For Team Cambodia.
I'm just so grateful and thankful that my teammates have pushed me this far, and thank you to His Excellency Hun Sen, and thank you to Mr. Sasoka, and thank you to Dr. Angsray Bisset and the Governor of Sihanoukville for all their support and for welcoming us to Cambodia.
No, prepare for the worst and hope for the best. That's what we got.
Let's get it.
That's right.
I hope younger women our age actually are inspired to be like, hey, I can play volleyball too. I can get as good as them too. Like, my women can be as good at sports as men, you know? I think older women see us and they're like kind of hopeful for the future, because I feel like they didn't get really a chance when they were our age to be.
We talked for like 4 minutes, and then the translator would say, he says welcome and thank you. That wasn't all he said, but we'll go with that. Welcome and thank you, sort of the first.
That way you just step up and stuff, right? We had planned last night and it was changed last minute this morning, so
Okay.
instead of us waiting.
Originally, I was going to go and help coach, help train, but you know, once that got changed, my role got changed as well. So they've decided that they did not want all players from the U.S. For the indoors, anyways.
Yeah.
They decided to keep the beach side. You know, we have 2 teams. On the beach side, we had 4 girls. Yeah. And so originally I was going to go and help coach, help train, but you know, once that got changed, my role got changed as well. So.
See what happens. Right? Yeah. Make sure you support each other no matter what. Right? Good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Fight through it.
I was gonna say, but I think plainly looking at us, I think sometimes because we all look a little bit different ways of Cambodian, some people, when they look at us, they're like, are you Cambodian? But yeah, because, you know, we all look a little bit different, so, but we're all Cambodian.
Alright, so
We're ready.
Yeah, so maybe 5 more minutes, and we'll get out there. And then I did put Savi on a timer so you can keep us on pace. But it's just going to be exactly the same thing we've been practicing on this court with the warm-up.
And Cambodia is turning into, you know, people think of Cambodia as this kind of emerging, you know, market or almost third world. I know it's probably not a positive connotation, but and look around Phnom Penh, look around Siem Reap, right? I mean, we could be staying at a Hyatt or a Holiday Inn or a Hilton. It's amazing development. It's amazing development. The other big change is, you know, people are learning English. Back in my father's time, when I was still young, you know, we were pretty much a French protectorate, so it was the French system. So that's a very big change of, one, just the development and the kind of impact that the West is having. And I feel like this was Hawaii maybe 40, 50 years ago. You know, there's the potential and the opportunity in the beachfront, Otris Beach. And you see this opportunity for a boardwalk and this opportunity for all these activities, but all of this kind of construction and really surprised me.
We're all just trying to learn the language more, just asking questions about how we can improve on Khmer. We're trying our best, but yeah, and just being able to connect with like a bunch of Cambodians all at once is just a new experience, and it's been really crazy.
First time that you and I went 20-odd years ago, yeah, I mean, there was some ill feeling, some, hurtful things. But I think over the years I've somewhat healed to let the past be the past, and moving on to the future and live in the present time, not so much dwell in the past. It can really eat you up. So it's a new start. It's a new turn the page. Just go to the next chapter, and that's how I look at it.
So you all speak English?
I'll speak English. Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Savi Soon. I'm the manager of the women's beach national team. This is really special because it's the first ever that we have a women's national beach volleyball team.
Now we try to promote women empowerment. So by having these 4 women representing Cambodia, American Cambodia, is momentous. It's huge. It's history in the making. It's the first time ever. So perhaps this will help set the foundation for the girls to get more involved with sport activities.
What's your biggest challenge for the first team woman first? Because this is the first one, the first time.
There are a number of challenges.
Okay.
Yeah, as we attended the opening ceremony, and our players were like, "Oh, we were waiting outside for 4 hours," and I said to the players, "We first should say we're very grateful and honored to be here. The first thing we say is not to complain. We're hot. We're waiting. We're very grateful to be here." We woke up this morning. We were very excited because we saw that U.S. Ambassador Murphy, the U.S. Ambassador in Cambodia, posted about our visit yesterday in the embassy on his Twitter page. We were very excited about meeting him and for him to be able to post that he was honored to host the first ever women's beach volleyball team. It was just a very special journey for all the players and all the coaches involved.
We played our heart out today. We really did, and I'm so proud of us. This is honestly our first time us playing together ever, and we're playing against these teams that have played internationally, and we're playing, we're right up there with them, and that's a really cool feeling just for us to, combine what we love and who we are.
This is like the Jersey Shore on the weekend. There's just be like a lot of traffic.
I'm so excited.
Kids are excited.
Are you going to play with them?
Probably just a little.